How's it going, everybody? Over the course of the last few days, I've rewritten this script here like 3 times. And I don't mean changed a few lines, I do mean completely scrapped it and started new. It's that sensitive a topic, it seems. And I tend to be quite the blunt person, so I'll try and be extra diplomatic this time. FromSoft has released a gameplay reveal trailer for Elden Ring last week. And the hype is big, but one thing people noticed is that there are quite a few assets that remind us of a different game. It's quite funny when it happens to a different community than us, I can't lie. We, the For Honor community, have been through this whole ordeal in the last year. Actually, even a little bit further back for Warmonger. We know what it looks like when animations and other assets are being reused. For us, it was within a single game. But in FromSoft's case, we are looking at a completely new franchise. It is a new IP for them, a new chapter in that company's book. Dark Souls is in the past. Now it's Elden Ring. And having spent thousands of hours within the Souls games and massively looking forward to this new game, that gameplay reveal looked a little familiar. So let me raise this question then. Or rather, let's actually have a proper discussion and look at it more objectively. At the end of the day, we all want to play this game, but somehow the community is at each other's throats for pointing out some undeniable facts. I called it reused assets. We are looking at animations, sounds, map elements and much more that is, without question, taken from existing games of FromSoft. I'll put some footage in the background. Now the question is, where do we draw the lines? What is an homage to something? What is an Easter egg? Miyazaki said he considers it a spiritual successor. When is it blatant copy-pasting to save money, time and manpower? We are looking at a game that has been in development since late 2016, and it has gotten multiple delays. There is no denying that they had their fair share of problems and that this is now reflected in what we're seeing in the gameplay reveal. And just to make this crystal clear, I'm not saying that what we're seeing is bad, far from it. But I also think it's a little disingenuous to make this big deal about a new franchise, cooperation with J.R.R. Martin, a new universe, and then have the guy light up a bonfire as if it's the most common thing in video games. What we are seeing is an amalgamation of all the games that From released in the last decade or so. It's only natural that people have mixed feelings about this, and many valid concerns are being brought up from different sides. Elden Ring, just like the whole Souls series, is predominantly a single-player game, with multiplayer aspects, and people approach single-player games with vastly different expectations. Imagine this, someone that really immerses themselves into the universe of a new game, and they were really looking forward to whatever Elden Ring had to offer in that regard. They expected new premises, a different setting in a new world, and then they get the same old with a new shiny coat. It is a more than valid complaint from such a player, in my opinion. It's understandable that they express their disappointment. Then take me on the other hand. I don't give a shit how much they recycle, what name they call the game, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro Born, who the fuck cares? I want solid gameplay and I really couldn't care less whether I open the same chests as all these years before. It's absolutely irrelevant to me. But not everybody weighs these things the same, and I think dismissing any of these views just because they don't align with your own ones is very dismissive and a disservice to the game overall. Sadly, games very rarely live up to the hype that's created, especially when the player base gets left in the dark for so long. But in the end, we all hope that we get a good product, even if that definition varies from person to person. But let's wrap this up here. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the topic, and I'm looking forward to more news and the game itself, obviously. I plan to make content for it, so feel free to let me know what you'd like to see. My old Dark Souls videos are buried somewhere on this channel, feel free to dig them up and join the discussion on Discord. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Laters, everybody.